Hi everyone, Joe Reeves here, owner of WaggnTails Pet Care. I wanted to make a video for you today for those of us who may be finding ourselves transitioning back to work. It's been a difficult year with COVID and everything, but one of the bright spots has been perhaps the ability to spend more time with our pets. But if we find ourselves having to slowly but surely transition back into the office, or for any situation where you may not be home as much as you have been, there are a few things you can do to sort of ease that transition for both you and your pet. Okay, tip number one, take your dog to the vet for a checkup. If you haven't for a while, it's a good time. You probably want to do it before you went back to the office to find out whether there's any underlying medical issues, number one. But two, you might be able to get some tips from your vet on how to deal with stress or separation anxiety if your pet suffers from that. Okay, tip number two, maintain a constant routine. And I can tell you from experience, dogs are very routine based. Me and Chloe, we get up at the same day. She sleeps at the foot of my bed. We wake up at the same time. She goes straight to the door to go outside for a morning potty. When we come back up, we eat. She knows that she's going for her first walk around 9:30, and then depending on the day, she's going to go for another one or two, but she expects all those things. So to the degree that you can keep the routine the same, it'll benefit both you and your pet. Certainly it'd be a good idea to take them out in the morning before you go. Obviously the biggest thing will probably change, unless you work close to home, is during the midday you won't be there to walk them, and that's obviously where I can come in. So if you need any help in that area, make sure you reach out to me at WaggnTails Pet Care, and we can certainly help you with a midday walk. Okay, tip number three, and this one's not going to be popular because it would be extremely difficult for me, but you may want to try creating a little separation between you and your pet while you're in the house. Now, this won't work for everyone, but what I mean is if you have a dog, especially for those of you that have a pet, where they are right on your side every minute of the day, it can be in especially a shock if you go through the weekend and then Monday morning, all of a sudden you have to change your routine and you're back in the office and they're home alone. So you probably would want to ease that maybe by, a couple weeks prior to that, maybe putting up some fencing, not creating any barriers where they can't see you, but maybe some barriers where they can't just be completely next to your side all the time. I've talked to people that have done this and they said it's been successful. In my case, what I do sometimes is I take Chloe with me wherever I go, pretty much weather permitting. So maybe a couple trips to the grocery store where they would go, maybe a couple of those times you'll leave them at home, and it'll just help to maybe ease the transition when Monday morning you're not there anymore. Okay, tip number four, establishing a calm mood when you're not there. And again, this isn't for every pet, but what I mean by that is maybe when you leave out in the morning and when you come in at night, don't encourage super excitement as soon as you walk through the door or as soon as you leave in the morning. You sort of want to keep a calm in those events and let them establish a calmness during those periods. And then once they're calm, then it's probably going to be a little bit easier. What you're really doing when you do that is you're establishing a tone for the day. Okay guys, those were just a few tips. I'm full of tips and tricks. I'll be making more videos, sending you more suggestions. Certainly if I can help you with your dog walking needs, contact us at WaggnTailsPetCare.com. Go to the website, you'll find all the information you need. Until the next time, this is Joe Reeves saying love your pets. Take care.